Hello friends, you are watching ISC Mathematics and we have been solving chapter number 5 matrices, adjoint and inverse. We have already gone through the explanation part of this chapter. Now we will start exercise. Before we start exercise, I would like to remind you that please, if not subscribed yet, please do subscribe my channel ISC Mathematics and share my videos, like my videos as well. Okay, now let us begin the exercise 5.1. Okay, question number 1. We have to show that in question number 1, first one, show that given matrix of order 2, square matrix of order 2 minus 5, 3, 10, comma minus 6 is a singular matrix. Okay, now we know very well now that what is a singular matrix? A matrix whose determinant is 0 is called a singular matrix. So let us find out the determinant. Okay, determinant of the matrix minus 5, 3, 10, minus 6 is equals to minus 5 multiplied by minus 6 minus 10 into 3, 5, 6 are 30, minus 30 is equal to 0, and therefore given matrix, since its determinant is 0, and therefore the given matrix is 0. Clear? Okay, so obviously in order to show that any matrix is singular, we will find its determinant, and if the value of the determinant is 0, then the given matrix is singular. Okay, so second one is similar, I am not going to do. Okay, now question number 1b, this was part A, now we will solve part B. Okay, let us solve part B. Find the adjoint. Find the adjoint of the given matrices. Okay, number 1, we are given a matrix of order 2, CBSE 1992. Okay, so we'll find the adjoint. Okay, now you know how to find the adjoint. However, we have direct method rule of finding the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. What is that rule? Let us recall the rule. Okay, what shall we do with the diagonal elements? We will interchange the diagonal elements, and we will only change the signs of the diagonal elements. Yes or no? So directly you can write, but yet we will show the method. Okay, so we'll write down the cofactors for all the elements of the given matrix. So let us find out cofactor of A. Okay, cofactor of A will be D, obviously. Okay, what is the sign convention? Directly sign convention we will remember plus minus minus plus. Okay, for a 2 by 2 matrix, so first one is plus. Okay, then cofactor of B. Now second is minus, so minus. Okay, what will be the cofactor? We will eliminate the row and the element including B, so we are left with C, but it is minus C because sign is minus over here. Again, cofactor of C. Let us eliminate the column and the row containing C, so we are left with B. And what is the sign convention? Minus, so minus B. Again, cofactor of the fourth element D, so that will be A. Okay, now what is adjoint? If you name adjoint of given matrix equal to, okay, we will replace each element by the cofactors. So D minus C minus B and A, and we will take the transpose. Clear? So now finally taking the transpose, we will get D minus C minus B A. Okay, now let us check with the help of the rule we have. We are interchanging the diagonal elements. So obviously you notice that the diagonal elements are interchanged. Okay, we will change the signs of the off diagonal elements, only the change in sign. So here B and C both are plus, so here the B and C will be negative each. Clear? So this is the adjoint of the given matrix. Okay, now first one of B we have done. I will do the third one, and I will use the rule to find the adjoint of given matrix. Okay, what will be the adjoint? Direct answer, we will interchange the diagonal elements. Yes or no? So 3 and 2. Again we have to change only the signs of the off diagonal elements. So minus 4 and this will become 1. Clear? So this is the direct answer. Okay, what we have done over here? Interchanging the diagonal elements and only changing the signs of diagonal elements. Clear? So this way you can directly write down the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, now let us solve question number 2. Here we have to find the adjoint of a 3 by 3 matrix. Question number 2. Okay, we are given a 3 by 3 matrix. Entries, row wise entries are 1, 2, minus 3, 3, 1, minus 2, and minus 2, 0, and 4. Let us recall the sign convention for a 3 by 3 matrix plus minus 3 by 3 determinant 3 by 3 matrix. Yes or no? Plus minus plus, minus plus minus, and plus minus plus. Okay, so cofactor of 1. Yes or no? The first element. Clear? Sign convention is plus only. Okay, and the 2 by 2 determinant of the 2 by 2 submatrix obtained by eliminating the row and the column containing 1. So we have 1, minus 2, 0, and 4. Okay, which will be equal to 4 1s are 4, minus 0, that is 0 only. So 4 only will be the answer. Clear? So cofactor of 1. Again, cofactor of 2, sign convention is minus. Okay, what determinant will be? 3 minus 2, minus 2 and 4. Now let us solve the determinant. 3 4s are 12, minus 4, so 12 minus 4 8. So we have minus 8. Okay, cofactor of 2. Now cofactor of 3. Cofactor of 3 will be determined having plus sign 3 1 minus 2 0 is equal to 2. Again, cofactor of, now second row, cofactor of 3 in the second row. Yes or no? So 2 3 determinant. Okay, sign is minus. So determinant 2 3 0 4. Okay, so 4 2s are 8. We'll get minus 8. Again, cofactor of 1. A 2 element. Okay, what is the sign convention? Plus. Yes or no? Cofactor of 1 plus determinant is 1 3 minus 2 4 is equal to 4 1s are 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Again, cofactor of minus 2. Okay, sign convention is minus. Determinants are 1 2 minus 2 0 is equal to minus 4. Okay, so second row is also complete. Now the third row elements are left. Okay, let us note down somewhere the cofactors in small letters. 4 minus 8 2 minus 8 10 minus 4. Okay, now for the third row elements, let us find out the cofactors. Okay, now cofactor of minus 2. Yes or no, in the third row. So sign convention is plus. Again we have determinant 2 3 1 minus 2. Okay, so minus 4 minus 3 is equal to minus 7. Cofactor of 0. Okay, cofactor of 0 will be 1 3. Minus sign will come 1 3. 3 minus 2. Okay, that is equal to minus 2 minus 9 minus 11, so plus 11. Yes or no? And finally one more element, cofactor of cofactor of the last element 4 plus determinant is 1 2 3 1 is equal to 1 minus 6 is equal to minus 5. Therefore adjoint we will replace the elements by the respective cofactors. So 4 minus 8 transpose. Now let us take the transpose of the matrix. Okay, so 4 minus 8 2 minus 8 10 minus 4 minus 7 11 minus 5. Clear? So this is the answer. Okay, so now question number 2 is over. Let us solve the third one. Question number 3, first one. we have to verify that A into adjoint of A is equals to determinant of A into I2 is equals to adjoint of A into A. Now this is a property we know, we have seen in the properties of determinant. This is one of the properties and we have to prove this property. Okay, in order to prove this property we have to find the adjoint of A as well as the determinant of A. Let us first find out the adjoint of A. So we have a rule to find the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, so adjoint of matrix A will be obtained by interchanging the diagonal elements -2, 5 and only changing the signs of the diagonal elements. This is the adjoint of A. Let us find out determinant of A. So 5 minus 2, 3 minus 2. Okay, so 5 2s are minus 10 plus 6 is equal to minus 4. This is determinant of A. Okay, now we will find out the product A into adjoint of A. So we have matrix A, that is 5 minus 2, 3 minus 2 into adjoint of A is minus 2, 2 minus 3 into 5. Now let us multiply row into column. Okay, so multiplying 5 into minus 2 minus 10 and plus 3 2s are minus plus 6. Again first row with second column element, so 5 2s are 10, again minus 5 2s are 10. Okay, once again now second row with first column, so 3 into minus 2, 3 2s are minus 6 plus 2 3s are 6. Again second row with second column, so 3 2s are 6 minus 5 2s are 10. So we got the answer to be 4 zeros minus 4 0 0 minus 4. Now we can take 4 common. Yes or no? So let us take okay, now let us take 4 common. Okay, so taking minus 4 common, we will get 1 0 0 1, which is equals to, okay, now minus 4 is, we know that is the determinant of A into this matrix represents the identity matrix of order 2. Okay, so A into adjoint of A is equals to determinant of A into I2 we have proved. Now we will find out adjoint of A into A. Yes or no? So let us find out now. Adjoint of A into A is equals to minus 2 2 minus 3 5 into 5 minus 2. Obviously this is the property and we know that we will get the same product. Okay, so we will directly write down now that the answer will be minus 4 0 0 into minus 4, taking minus 4 common. Okay, minus 4 is determinant of A into I2. Clear? And therefore we can write, therefore A into adjoint of A is equals to determinant of A into I2 is equals to adjoint of A into A. Clear? So we have specified the property. Okay, question number 3, first part is over. What is the second part? Okay, that can be done orally. That is again a property cancellation law. What is that property? Let me show you. Okay, second one, AB is equal to BC implies B is equal to C. Okay, so condition for A, in which condition this statement is true. Now by cancellation law we know that it is possible only if, here it is A, it is possible only if determinant of A is not equal to 0. That is, A is a non-singular matrix. Yes or no? That is, A is a non-singular matrix. Clear? Okay. So this is the second part done. Okay, now question number 4. Again we have to find the adjoint and verify. Similar sums we are not going to do because finding adjoint is quite easy. Okay, now question number 5, find the inverse. Okay, so now let us see how to find the inverse. Okay, question number 5. We have to find the inverse in this case. Okay, we are given a matrix of order 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. Question was asked in IGSE 2002. Okay, now 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, let us recall the formula for finding the inverse. In case you are given a matrix, let this be matrix A. We are giving some name to the matrix, and therefore A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant of A multiplied by adjoint of A. This is the formula to find the inverse. Yes or no? So according to the formula we have to find two things. We have to find the determinant of A and then adjoint of A. Let us find out. Determinant of A is equals to 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2 is equals to 3 2s are 6 minus 4 1s are 4 is equals to 2. So we got the value of determinant of A to be equal to 2, which is not equal to 0, and hence we will write down that A is invertible. We know that this is a condition of invertibility. A matrix A is invertible if it is not singular, that is its determinant is not equal to 0. Okay, now let us find out the adjoint of A. Now adjoint of matrix A, we will find out using the rule only, since this is a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, what is the rule? Interchange the diagonal elements. Okay, so 2, 3 and only change the signs of the off diagonal elements. Clear? So this is the adjoint of A. Now let us put the values in the formula. Therefore A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A is equal to 1 by 2 into 2 minus 1 minus 4, 3. You can keep this as answer, or if you want to show one more step, you can divide each term inside the matrix by 2. So 1 minus 1 upon 2 minus 2, 3 upon 2. Any of the two can be written as the final answer. Clear? So this is the inverse of matrix A. Question number 5th, number 1 we have completed. Okay, now let us solve the third one. Okay, question number 5, number 3. I minus I, yes, okay. 3 are positive and 1 is negative. Okay, let us name again this matrix to be matrix A, and again we will find the two things. First, the determinant of A and the adjoint of A. Let us first find out the determinant of A is equals to I minus I. Now multiply I into I square minus minus plus I square. Okay, we know that the value of I square is minus 1. So we will get the determinant of A to be minus 2. Now let us calculate adjoint of A. Okay, finding adjoint of A, we will interchange the diagonal elements. Both are I, so remain same. Here of diagonal elements we have to change the sign. Clear? Okay, so this is the adjoint of A. Now let us put the value in the formula. Okay, now A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A, 1 upon minus 2 into I minus I and I. Okay, you can keep up to here. This is the final answer. Clear? So we have got the A inverse. Okay, now find the inverse of the given matrix, and where we have to verify that A into A inverse is equal to I. Okay, so we will verify, it is not a problem. Let us verify question number 6, first one. Okay, now question number 6. Matrix A is 3, 5, 7, minus 11. Okay, verify that A into A inverse is equal to A inverse into A is equal to Y. This is the definition. We know that if A is an invertible matrix, then A into A inverse is equals to I, or A inverse into A is also equal to I. So our first step is to find the inverse of A. So for that we have to calculate the determinant of A and then the adjoint of A. So let us first find out the determinant of matrix A. 3, 5, 7, minus 11. Okay, let us find out the determinant. 11 in minus 11 into 3 minus 33 minus 35. Okay, so minus 68 is the determinant of A. Okay, now adjoint of A can be calculated directly. Okay, interchanging the diagonal elements, minus 11, 3, and only changing the signs of the diagonal elements. Okay, so we got the adjoint of A. Now we will find the product. Let me find out over here. Okay, before that I will find out A inverse. What is the formula? 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. Therefore, A inverse is equal to 1 upon minus 68 into adjoint is minus 11 minus 5 minus 7 3. Okay, so now we will find out A into A inverse is equals to matrix A is 3, 5, 7 minus 11 into minus 1 upon 68 minus 11 minus 5 minus 7 3. Okay, now this constant can be placed first, so we can write this like this: minus 1 upon minus 68 into 3 5 7 minus 11 into minus 11 minus 5 minus 7 and 3. Okay, now let us multiply row into column multiplication. Okay, so we have minus 1 upon 68 minus 33 plus 7 5 is 35. Okay, again. Okay, sorry, it is minus only. Yes or no? Because plus minus minus, again first row into second column, 3 5 is minus 3 5 minus 15 and 5 3 is 15. Okay, 11 7s are minus 77 plus 77. Okay, so we are done with multiplication. Let us simplify and write down. Minus 1 upon 68 minus 68 0 0 minus 68. If you divide by minus 68, we get 1 0 0 1 is equals to I2. Okay, so we have proved that A into A inverse is equals to I. Similarly, A inverse into A. What is A inverse? That is minus 1 upon 68 into minus 11 minus 5 minus 7 3 into A is 3 5 7 minus 11. Obviously we know that the same answers will come, so we will write down now. Okay, equals minus 1 upon 68 into minus 68 0 0 minus 68 dividing by minus 68, we will get 1 0 0 1, and therefore we can write A into A inverse is equals to A inverse into A is equals to I. Clear? In this case I2, because second order matrix we have obtained. Okay, so question number 6, first one is over. Now question number 6, second one. Okay, we are given a matrix A, 1 10x minus 10x 1. We have to show that A transpose into A inverse is equal to cos 2x minus sin 2x and cos 2x. Okay, so we have to take the product of A transpose into A inverse. It means we have to find the two things, A transpose and A inverse. Let us first find out A transpose. So 1 10x minus 10x 1 transpose is equal to 1 10x minus 10x 1. Okay, so transpose is done. Now we'll find A inverse. For that we have to find out the determinant of A. Now determinant of A is equal to 1 tan x minus tan x1 equals 1 plus tan square x. Okay, which will be equal to sec square x. This is the determinant of A. Okay, we have got to be sec square x. 1 plus tan square x is equal to sec square x, or we can even keep 1 plus tan square x. Anyway you can keep. Okay, now we will find out adjoint of A. So adjoint of A we will directly write down by interchanging the diagonal element and by only changing the signs of the off diagonal element. So we will get 1 minus tan x and 1. Okay, now let us find out A inverse. A inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. 1 upon determinant of A, that is sec square A, upon adjoint is 1 minus tan x 1. Okay, so if you divide by sec square x, okay, or even if you can keep, it is not a problem. Let us keep it as it is, sec square x outside only. Clear? Okay, and we will now we will take the left hand side, that is A transpose into A inverse, and let us simplify. So let us begin from here. So you must remember the two answers, A transpose and A inverse. A inverse is here. Okay, and A transpose, that we can write down. Okay, now we will take A transpose into A inverse. What is A transpose? 1 tan x minus tan x1 into A inverse is 1 upon sec square A into 1 tan x minus tan x1. Okay, 1 upon sec square A I can write outside. So 1 upon sec square A. Okay, now 1 tan x minus tan x1 into 1 tan x okay, so 1 into tan x minus tan x. Okay, A transpose and adjoint of A have the same values, yes or no? So minus tan x and 1. Okay, now let us multiply this 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, is equal to 1 upon sec square. Now I am writing down as cos square x. Okay, over here we will multiply 1 ones are 1 minus tan square x. Okay, again minus tan x, so minus 2 tan x, yes or no? Then again tan square x plus tan square x plus 1, or 1 plus tan square x, and over here minus tan x. Okay, tan x into minus tan square x plus 1, or 1 minus tan square Okay, now we know that the value was 1 plus sec square a, or uh, sec square a can also be written as 1 upon cos x square. Let me do one thing, let me put over here 1 upon sec square a only, yes or no, because it will be better to put 1 upon sec square. Now we have to divide throughout by sec square a, or as I told in the beginning only, we can keep for sec square a what we can write 1 plus tan square a. Yes, so now we have 1 minus tan square a upon sec square x minus 2 tan x upon sec square x 1 plus tan square x upon sec square x and 1 minus tan square x upon sec square x. Okay, now we know that sec square x can be written as 1 plus tan square x. So let us write down one more step. Okay, so 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x minus 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x 1 plus tan square x upon 1 sec square x will be 1 plus tan square x Okay, here we have done somewhere mistake in multiplication because we want sine 2x, so this must be minus 2 or 2 tan x. This must be 2 tan x, yes or no? Then only we will get sine 2x. Clear? So you should correct this one step over here. Okay, here we must have done mistake. This must be 2 tan x because 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x will give us the sine 2x formula. Clear? So let us make it over here 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x and 1 minus tan square x upon 1 plus tan square x. Okay, now this is the formula 1 minus tan square upon 1 plus tan square is the formula of cos 2x. 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x is the formula of sine 2x. So let us put the values is equals to, okay, over here we write down cos 2x minus sine 2x. This is plus sine 2x into cos 2x. So we are done. We got L as S. Here, so we have got the left hand side. Okay, let us once again check where we have done mistake in the multiplication. Only we will multiply A transpose into A. So 1 tan x minus tan x 1 into 1 minus tan x tan x 1. Okay, if you multiply, then 1 minus tan square x minus 2 tan x. Okay, here yes, 2 tan x will come. We wrote 1 plus tan square x. So that was our mistake. Okay, minus tan square 1 minus, yes or no? So in this particular step we by mistake wrote 1 plus tan square x, but it is actually 2 tan x. Okay, so 2 tan x upon 1 plus tan square x is sine 2x. Clear? Okay, so question number 6 is over to get some. Now, okay, seventh one is similar verification sum. Question number 6, first one we have done. Seventh, first is similar, we are not going to do that. Okay. If A is the square matrix satisfying A square is equals to I, then what is the inverse of A? Obviously, inverse of A is itself only. Question number 7. Let us try to understand the question. Okay, square matrix satisfying the equation. So A into A is equals to I. So obviously, inverse of A will be A itself. Therefore, inverse of A is matrix A itself. Clear? So this is the answer for the second question. Now let us solve question number 8. Okay, matrix A is given to be 3, 2, 2, 1. We have to verify the matrix equation. A matrix equation A square minus 4A minus I is equal to O, where O is a null matrix and I is an identity matrix. We have to find A square. A is already given and I we know that is 1, 0, 0, 1. So let us first find out A square, then we will put the values in the expression and we will check whether we are getting the null matrix or not. Okay, so A square is equal to, we are writing A into A. So 3, 2, 2, 1 into 3, 2, 2, 1. Let us multiply. 3 3s are 9 plus 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6 plus 2 1s are 2. Again second row into first column, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 1s are 1. Okay, so we got the value of A square to be 13, 8, 8, 5. Okay, now let us put the values in the left hand side. LHS is A square minus 4A minus I is equal to 13, 8, 8, 5 minus 4 into 3, 2, 2, 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so 13, 8, 8, 5 minus 4 3s are 12, 8, 8, 4 minus 1, 0, 0, 1, and finally 13 minus 12 minus 1, 13 minus 12 minus 1, 8 minus 8 minus 0, 8 minus 8 minus 0, and 5 minus 4 minus 1. So if you on solving these expressions inside the matrix, we will get 0 0 0 0, which is equal to a null matrix, which is equal to RHS. Clear? So far we have solved completed 8 questions in this exercise. Now further questions we will start in the next video, and very few questions are left in this exercise. Then the new exercise, second exercise of chapter number 5 we will begin. Okay, take care. Thank you very much.